phone my line. We never ever ever had a kitty like. Never stressing cause they know my style. If I pull up to the dance then it's so worthwhile. Can't stop for nobody, I don't owe man time. I think I'm at the trap, whipping white the way they blow my line. Bossy girl, all the boys want hit. Only gave it to him once, now we stuck like Prit. If he lacking, we ain't macking, I don't know that prick. Like I'm packing couple bags, he let me blow that shit. On demand when me do it from time. Yeah, the box it good like Amazon Prime. Take time whenever you are phone my line. We never ever ever had a kitty like mine. On demand when me do it from time. Yeah, the box it good like Amazon Prime. Take time whenever you are phone my line. We never ever ever had a kitty like.
Show me just how much you love me. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Just want you to show me just how much you love me. Oh, I've been coming through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you. I can see you, just wanna be seen, cause baby, have you seen me? Baby, have you seen me? Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Just want you to show me just how much you love me. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Just want you to show me just how much you love me. You ain't gonna waste my time, yeah. Baby, I don't wanna fight, yeah. Did me wrong and then you lied, yeah. I tried, yeah. Now I don't wanna. Cause when I waited, you broke my heart when I waited. So I don't wanna wait, I don't wanna waste my time, I won't beg. I don't wanna draw the line, you insist. I don't wanna waste my time, I won't beg you. When I don't wanna wait, I don't wanna leave my name in a page of your book on love, we failed every day. I don't wanna make excuses, this is steady, yeah, it's steady, yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Just want you to show me just how much you love me. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Just want you to show me just how much you love me. time to say me. Wanna be there to make me right. When I look into your eyes, I feel how deep it's what you desire. If life is just too much to bear, just know how much I need you to be here. Baby, tell me what's the reason. I see sadness in your eyes. Are you entering a season? Tell me how to make it right. Always the greatest people, they seem to always feel alone. But know the darkest valleys can lead you to the mountain tops. When I look into your eyes, I feel how deep it's what you desire. If life is just too much to bear, just know how much I need you to be here. Baby, tell me what's the reason. I see sadness in your eyes. Are you entering a season? Tell me how to make it right. Baby, this won't last forever. Even day turns into light. You're a person I admire. Even now you're shining bright. Hizi ndio siku tuliota, zile siku tuliomba, zile tulisema siku moja, zile siku tulingoja, zile vitu tumeona, siku ngapi tumeoshwa, mara ngapi tumegongwa, mara ngapi hatukuonwa. It's over now, sote tume overcome, blessings zina overrun, baraka zina come kwa. Mnataka ni do na dukile na do dukile utadu. Raha, 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 maisha ni raha. Raha, 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 maisha ni raha. Unataka ni do, I'm in the groove, back in the scene, I'm making the move. Been on the low, now living good, leveling up forever mood. Hizo siku tulisota, hizo days back when tukiota. Ona vile saa God amedo, ona vile Jah amecome through. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Twende kazi bro, twende kazi yo. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No stopping us, you already know. Let's go, 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 twende. Raha, 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 maisha ni raha. Raha, 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 maisha ni raha. Siku hizi nasonga songa, jina yangu naiona ona, na kwa jina la baba baba nitazidi kuchokoza koza. I mean, nimezoea life kunichwado something, machozi ikikom nitasaya dry gin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Woman Takeover Wednesday show. That is Raha by Mudhoni drama queen Polaris and Mayonde kickstarting our Woman Takeover Wednesday show. And you guys know every Wednesday I come bearing gifts. And today is a Wednesday and we celebrate our women on this show. Thus, you can tell from the music, it's an only female playlist. And today I am super excited, super humbled to host this lovely lady who is taking over the 254. Her name is Faith Kibati. She is an actress and she's been in this industry for 11 years. She did broadcast journalism and she was an anchor at KU TV. She is a social media manager, a fempreneur, an ambivert. She loves smiling, as you guys can see, which led to the hashtag Pediwa Smiles. I am super humbled, super excited to be able to talk to her. She graced us with her presence, and guys, I am just so humbled and so excited to have her here. How are you doing, Faith?
Oh my God, that introduction. I think I should walk with you everywhere and just boost my confidence. I am great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. Honestly, when I got you and I called you, I was like, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, I hope she says yes. I hope she can come for the show.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, man, I know how your schedules are usually crazy, especially being an actress. Like, you guys are always on set.
Yeah.
So I was hoping you were free and I was hoping you were going to make time. Mm-hmm. And the Lord had my prayers because here you are.
Look at you, walking on grace. But it's my pleasure to be here. Like, I'm so humbled being here. This is my first time here, so I'm so excited.
Nice. Now, before I get into the questions, I usually like asking my guests how they're doing today.
Okay.
Yeah, how are you?
Oh, how am I today?
Yeah.
I am happy. I am glowing. Yeah. I am blessed.
I love it. Yeah, she is blessed.
Yeah.
Now, you are from Nakuru, Las Vegas.
Yes.
And I want to know how it was being raised in Nakuru.
Oh, it was nice. Like, it was just, for me, it was normal childhood for me.
Yeah.
Because, okay, Nakuru, before it was made a city, just like last year.
Yeah.
It was a small town. Back then, we used to get the nini for cleanest town, nini, by the way. Yeah. And it was nice. We were just a normal family. We were just like 3 kids, 2 parents.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Nice. Let me tell you, you are a last born.
Yes.
How was it and how is it now being a last born?
Wow. Honestly, back then, it's a good thing. Like my sister and I, because it's my brother who's the firstborn, then my sister, then me. My sister and I, to my channel, with like 3 years. So we went to the same primary school at some point, and then, of course, she continued with high school. And after that, I think, I don't know, it has never hit me I'm a last born.
Yeah.
In fact, when I'm out there with people, friends or whoever, they're like, but you're a last born. They're like, no, you don't. I don't show those traits.
Yeah.
Sijui independence nilitoa wapi, but yeah. I don't know.
I love it. I love it. Now, when you were in church, you used to do like these plays, and I heard you say that's when you started, or you knew like, okay, I like doing this. And then in primary school and in high school, you were in drama, in the drama club. I want to know, how was it being in the drama club from primary and high school? And would you say that's where you started like shaping up your acting skills?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes. So I started from when the guest would come home and my mom would be like, Ebu waseme poem moja. Kamoja tu, ama kawimbo, you know?
Yeah.
And that really boosted my confidence. I got used to like performing in front of people. But somewhere along the line, I started being shy. I don't know what happened. But when I was like now in primary and high school, yes, I was in the drama club.
Yeah.
And an interesting fact is when I was in the drama club in primary, my mom was like, I want you to concentrate in your studies. I think you can do better if you just,
focus.
Yeah, focus.
Focus on the books.
We're in a drama club for now.
Yeah.
And she took me to a sister school. Okay?
Oh.
Where no activities, nothing, nada. But Mungu ni nani?
Ni nani wewe?
When I went to high school,
Yeah.
my first year, Form 1, there's some girls who knew me from like my first primary school where I was in drama club.
Yeah.
They were like, you have to join us.
Yeah.
I was like, guys, my mom, you are joining us.
You are joining us.
And here we are, mom.
If you're listening to this.
Yeah.
Wow, that is incredible. Now, let's talk about uni. You studied broadcast journalism.
I did.
And this is where you also got to become an anchor at KUTV, right?
Yes.
Tell us. Ilikuwaje?
So before I actually went to study broadcast, I went to study IT.
Wow.
Where?
Kulikuwaje?
I went to study IT at JQuat, and I studied it for 1.5 years. And I was like, you know what, guys? I know this was supposed to be a degree, but I'm gonna quit it. Let's just make it a diploma. Cheers. Because I was struggling, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not that I did not have the passion for it. It's I was just the system was just not working.
It wasn't
for
working.
Me. And I was like, it's okay, it's fine. Let me go do something that's closer to the TV, something I'm used to.
Yeah.
So that's how I ended up doing broadcast journalism. And after that, I went for my internship, and finally I joined KUTV as an anchor.
Look at you,
Yeah.
man. Now, I want to be able to ask you, there's this movie called Consigned to Oblivion.
Oh my God.
I want to know, you met these people in campus, right?
Yes.
And they had already come up with a movie. And I want to know how you get involved. Please tell us how it was for you playing twins. That must have been crazy.
It was.
Please put us in your shoes from the beginning.
Okay, so I didn't think I would start my acting career that good.
Yeah.
Still in JQuat before I joined UN to do broadcast. There was like a clique of us who was still interested in acting. You know, we always find each other somewhere,
Sure,
you know?
sure.
And so there was a lady called Rachel. She was a youth, I've forgotten the name of the initiative she has, but it's youth something. And we kind of wanted to hear what she has, because she curates for you to learn writing, scripting, all that about film. Yeah. And so we just went to listen, and like, okay, we've heard, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Then we continued doing auditions in our own lives. But when I got a call randomly, this time now I've already joined UN, but I got a call randomly. It was Marcus. His name is Marcus Minor. He was the director and the producer of Consigned to Oblivion.
Yeah.
He calls me. He's like, hi, Faith. I have your contact, and I think we'd want you to come and work with us. We're trying to create a game show. A game show. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I join these guys. We go, hey, we brainstorm, nini game show.
Yeah.
When he's there, he's just looking at me like, can you act? I'm like, yes, I can. I think
Maybe.
I don't know. He's like, you know what? Let me send you a script. Tell me if you're interested to act. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I look at it. I'm like, hey, this is a proper script. And then I'm like, you know what? I've never been to a professional set or nothing. And they're doing it as a student thing. And I'm like, you know what? Let me start somewhere. Let me just.
Yeah.
It's only later on I realized how big this thing was, because I was the main character playing twins. For the first time. He's telling me when I say cut, it means Like
You
it's over.
cut this
When we
character.
say that we're changing the shot, this is what we mean. Like I learned it on set.
Wow.
I'm so grateful that he was so graceful with me. I'm sure I was asking a lot of questions.
Yeah.
But so it was just like baptism by fire.
Wow. That is incredible. It got to win a couple of awards too, right?
Yes, it did.
Girl.
Zanzibar. It was also, it went to a number of international, and it bagged a lot of awards.
Wow.
And also, there was Riverwood Awards back then in 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is incredible. It must have been so different for like, you're like, okay, this is serious now, you know.
It's happening. My dream is here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so fast. But the funny thing is, immediately after that movie, I was like, guys, I need to focus on my studies. My mother will beat me. Tumeshinda tukipigana juu ya story.
Yeah.
Let me just finish and then I'll come now and I'll find acting gigs
Later.
or whatever later on.
So that's when now you decide, serious. Books,
Yeah.
I'm going to focus.
Yeah.
So you focus, you graduate.
Yes.
And then what do you end up doing? Do you get into like a job, a 9 to 5?
Yes. So while I was still in your end, niko na mambo mo.
Yeah. Let me tell you, you've done so much, girl. Yeah.
Me? I'm shocked. I'm telling this. I'm like, hey, I did all that.
Imagine.
So while I was still at UN, because I took the evening classes,
Yeah.
which meant like I'd go from around, the classes would start around 5:30 all the way to like 8.
Yeah.
During the day, I'm not doing anything. And my sister introduced me to a small gig where we were doing data entry for a health organization.
Okay.
And while we were there, it was like for like a few weeks.
Okay.
Like 3 weeks. So while we were there, we met somebody. And actually, his name is George Ikua. And he was like, guys, I have a tech company and I'd like to recruit you. He recruited my sister as well.
Wow.
And so I went in as sales operations. Oh,
Wow. That must have been crazy. Hey, sales.
For like and the thing is, he would always find me seated. I had an office,
Yeah.
fully furnished.
Yeah.
A seat, a desk, all that. But he'll find me seated on the floor. And he'd just look at me and be like, are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm like, I'm fine. I think I'm finding it comfortable here on the
Here
floor.
on the
He's like, you're supposed to be a creative. Like, you should really chase your nini. This
Your
corporate
dreams.
thing is not your thing.
It's not you, girl.
Yeah, so eventually I graduated. And then now that's when I went to KU as an anchor.
Yeah.
And oh my God. The interesting thing is I was trained for like a week.
Uh-huh.
And then I was told I'll do the lunch news.
Okay.
I did it for 3 days.
Okay.
And then after the third day, I was told by then now from tomorrow, and tomorrow was the weekend. From tomorrow, on the weekends, you'll be doing primetime news at 9. I'm like,
What? Like, excuse me?
please, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
I'm still learning how to use this prompt. And they're like, no, you're ready. Please, baptism by fire again.
What? You were thrown into the deep end.
Yes. Yeah.
What?
So yeah, that's how I ended up doing news.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Yeah?
I did enjoy it because it was a new experience. I'd studied it. So,
Yeah.
but now sasa nijua sasa ni kwa ground. Kuna theory alafu kuna kwa ground.
Ground. True.
Yeah. I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, my passion
Yeah.
for acting was still just calling me. It was like, come to mama.
Come
So,
here,
yeah.
wewe, tunakungoja wewe. So you knew that being in the theater would eventually lead you to being on TV. I saw you say something and I was like, that is so interesting.
Yeah.
In that same light, I'd like to talk about Heartstrings Entertainment.
Yeah.
So when do you transition and theater is calling you, and when does Heartstrings Entertainment come in?
All right. So when I was still a news anchor, my heart was like, You're not settled.
Yeah.
Follow your heart. You're still young. You have time to make mistakes.
Yes.
And that's what I did.
Nice.
I just said, guys, this will be my last and I need to go.
Yeah.
So, and remember some of the friends I knew from JQuat who we did acting with.
Yeah.
So I called him. His name is Dan Murunyu. And I called him and asked him, hi, I see you know a couple of people in the theater space now. Can you kindly introduce me to somebody at Heartstrings? Or, in fact, what I asked was, do you think Heartstrings have auditions anytime soon? I think I'd like to try and see if I can get into theater.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I wanted Heartstrings specifically is because a number of people who've made it in the industry, they went through Heartstrings. Yeah. And I was like, let me go see why.
Yeah.
Let me go and just try,
Try and see.
So what I knew is the people I work with know the people in the industry. And some of the directors, they come watch this place, they see you, they're like, I'd like to, we can work together, we can find something for you. Yeah. So that's the vision I had, and thankfully it worked. Because, I was there. Of course, now I learned a whole new world of acting in theater that is not drama.
Yeah.
Like drama festival.
Drama festival.
For high school.
It's different.
And improv again. So it's not...
That must be so intense doing improv, right?
It was.
Yeah.
Because what I did called, I was like, hi, I've been given your number. I want to ask when you guys are having auditions.
Yeah.
And actually, his name is Ndenga. He was the assistant director at that time. He was like, actually, we have rehearsals today. Just come. Just come and then we'll see. He has never met me. I think he was just probably told I'll call him, or he didn't even know.
He did, yeah.
So I show up and he's like sitting into this rehearsal.
Yeah.
I watch them do their thing. And then a few minutes later, he's like, Ebu, just go there and be there. And it's improv.
What?
Again, baptizing by fire. I think that's
thrown
just
into
my
the
style.
deep end. What?
Yeah, and that's how I ended up doing my first show, by the way.
That is incredible.
Yes.
Was this KENYAN sale or which one? Those Nobody's Leaving. You've done so many, actually. You've done so
do
many.
I remember? It's the one where I had the blue dress.
Yeah?
Do I remember? But it was not Kenya. Nobody's Leaving, I think.
Nobody's Leaving.
I don't think it's Kenya.
Nobody's Leaving,
was
yeah.
like, I think the second or third show.
Yeah. And you were doing a lot, especially in that year, 2017. I'm curious. Wait. Keeping up with like your lines and character and de-rolling and there's imposter syndrome. Like, how were you able to juggle all this, especially in that year 2017? I feel like you were doing so much in theater. Yeah.
I just want to say, ni God.
Ni God, eh?
Just thinking about it right now, I'm like, ni God, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot.
It was a lot. Because, when I was even doing my research, I was like, again, another She's not finished. Alias Frances. Okay, what? And then again, so I was very impressed. I was like, this is incredible.
Thank you.
Which I now wonder, TV or theater, which one do you like the most?
Ooh, that's a very unfair question, to be honest, because they both give something different. With theater, there's the live experience and there's the live reaction from the audience.
Yeah.
And then there's all the rehearsal you go through, and then there's the chemistry. It's different work of chemistry on theater with your fellow castmates than on screen. And then screen is just...
Screen is also different. Cut again.
Yes.
Cut.
A lot of patience.
Different angle.
Take 20.
Yeah.
Sing the same sentence.
Yeah. Especially if you're doing it with somebody who's just not getting the lines, and you're like, "Come on, please, can we please move on?" Yeah.
But you understand somebody because some things, they're not things that can be taught. They're just things you can maybe train yourself
Yeah.
to do. So now I can't judge the other person for not really,
True.
unless it's something so small, like
Small, yeah.
we try. Still human, but different levels of patience for everything.
Yeah.
But all in all, I just enjoy meeting different people, playing different characters. It's interesting.
It usually is. I want to ask you, so far in your acting career, I guess for me would be, what character have you been drawn to the most and why? And also, what was the most hard character playing? Or the most, which one has been the most challenging?
Most challenging. I think I've been asked that question before, and I think I still did not have an answer.
Yeah.
Most challenging. I don't have an answer for that, but I have an answer for a question that I made for myself.
Yeah.
A character that I would have loved to explore even more and more was a role I was playing, Auntie Boss, and she is a media influencer, social media influencer, her and her husband, and they are faking the life. It's real fake. Like, guys, when Maldives, and it's a banner behind her.
Yeah.
And she's like, guys, we just moved into a new house. And when she's on live, the guys come to take furniture because they've not paid.
They've not paid.
Like, I would have loved to explore more of that, because that
Yeah.
is currently what's happening. Unfortunately, some people are really faking it in the social media streets, and some are genuine. So like, I would have loved to explore more of that side. We only got to play that role for was it a season or two? I think a season.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
I was like, it was so fun. Can we have it back?
Can we have it back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for that one, most challenging.
Not yet.
If I say that, it means that everything has been easy. But I don't know. I don't think I have all of them probably have the same. Yeah.
So for somebody who is listening and they want to get into that field, let's say it's theater or TV, especially when it comes to acting, what advice would you give them, or what advice would you give them?
They're new to the industry?
Yeah.
Do your research, do your basics, have what you need. The same way you'd apply for a corporate job.
Yeah.
Same way you'd apply for these jobs. You'd have your CV, your resume, right? So you can have your portfolio, and then you can have your showreel.
Yeah.
A showreel is a compilation of videos or other things you've done before. If you have never been on set before or haven't shot anything, it's fine. You can record yourself. Right now we have phones where we record TikToks and Reels.
Yeah.
So now take your phone, shoot in portrait, not landscape, in portrait. Look for a monologue online, different variations of emotions. This one is happy, this one is crying, this one is angry, all of them to show your range. And then compile them, create a video, edit, and then have it. After that, go look for these casting directors. They have their profiles public online. They have their emails there. Some of them have their numbers there. Send them, be like, introduce yourself. Hi, my name is da-da-da-da. This is my showreel. I've never been on screen, but I would love to work with you or be called for an audition. And then also have your headshot, which is a clear picture, not too much makeup, not too much noise, plain background, a picture just showing your face, and a full body shot, not of you with a long slit.
We don't want to show too much.
Cleavage. That will get you cancelled. So if you have those three things, and then you just send them, that's the beginning. After that, go for workshops, attend these meetings, find these people where they are, the spaces they are. If it's KNT, if it's Alliance, see these plays, go watch these plays. After that, keep connecting online. Do your thing. Like right now, it's easier than then. Than then.
Yeah.
And I mean,
True. That
it's
is
easy
true.
for them.
Yeah. Okay. So Miss Kia, in case anybody wants to try out, msiseme sikuuliza. I want to know how you manage to keep your A game up. Are you constantly like with the mirror and you're practicing like different monologues? I'm curious. How do you make sure you're just staying on top of your game?
So yeah. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Because half of the time, if you're not on set, you're probably just chilling. If you do not have a business or something else running on the side, you need to keep improving your craft. So what I do the same thing. I look for a monologue, I rehearse it, I try it in different variations. I can even record it just to judge myself. To tell you, actors, we are our own most critical people. Like we criticize ourselves the most. Hey, so you can record yourself, watch it, share with some of your friends, ask them what they think. You know, just to hear, and not the ones who will tell you, it is good, and then that's it. Like, who is that? Inasaidia nani? Like you want to share it with somebody who's like brutally honest, not rudely honest, just honest, and because they care about you and they want you to improve your craft. And if you, especially if they're in the industry, even better.
How do you find the Kenyan industry? Is it favorable? Is it growing? Where do you see it going, especially like probably in the next 4 or 5 years?
We are definitely growing because I have had the privilege to work with people who've been in the industry way longer and those who've joined way after me, right? So when I'm having a conversation with these guys and they're like, can you recommend somebody we're trying to look for? I'm like, akina nani and akina nani. And they're like, who are those? Which means there are many, which means there are more people coming up and getting in the industry. And it's all about margin. And I love that we have more Kenyan shows right now.
True.
Yes. And I would love to see more and more original shows showing and telling our Kenyan stories.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, I'm just jealous of South Africa. And
they honestly, we need to follow through with what they're doing.
I think we are. And let's create our own. Like if I have a script, I know a director somewhere, and then we do this thing.
So a lot of times you hear a lot of actors and actresses complaining about pay. Because you meet somebody who's like, nilikuwa set, lakini jo your do, lakini, you know. So especially with somebody who wants to have it as their main career or main source of income. Is it true people are not being paid as much as they deserve to be paid, or what's happening? What's amiss there?
The miss there is the regulation. That's the major miss for me, I would say. Because with that, you'll be able to know this is the minimum. And now from there, you can now negotiate just like corporates. I like comparing the two because we forget that sometimes we also kind of operate the same. Because I'm also working, they're working. I put in my hours, they put in their hours. They went to school, I did a workshop, like that. So what was I saying? Now I've been lost. Train of thought. Money, pay. Okay. So with regulation, now you'll be able to know like this is the minimum, and then from there you can negotiate based on what else you can bring to the table. I know if we don't like that phrase, but what else you can bring to the table, because you'll find there's a finance guy being paid 100K in one organization and 1.2 in another one. Why? You know? And so I feel like first we just need the minimum, what really works and is favorable, na si haujakandamizwa, and then now from there negotiate your way. Also, mostly depends with some projects and what the budget of the project is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you will hear the story of, we are working with a budget, we do not have a budget. I do not like that phrase.
Yeah, and it's like, guys, come on! I can't be coming here for 500 bob. Like, like you're just saying that's transport at a food maybe here, but it's crazy because then you get a lot of people who start and they're probably getting extra roles, and then they're seeing the main cast there. They're like, these guys are just being paid more than us. Like this is unfair, and you're like, but it's quite interesting. But I would love to see the Kenyan industry grow, especially, and I think that we're heading there. Something else that I think we need to do is, as much as we're giving light to our artists, I feel like you guys as actors and actresses are not given your flowers. Like, I feel like you guys do so much, and I think we should just be giving you flowers. I remember, like, when I interviewed Charles Oda, I was telling him, somebody like you should be verified. Like, then I was telling him, like, you should be like, you've done so much for the industry, right?
Yeah.
And I hope that that's changing. You think it's...
I hope so too, because unfortunately there are people who are just not even respected in their own field after doing so much.
Yeah.
And you just feel like, guy, that's just sad.
Exactly.
Like, it's sad.
It is.
Because you can see they gave it their all,
Yeah.
their life. And then,
Yeah.
that's why we really ngangana to just not be that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's unavoidable in life too. But
Yeah.
I think we can do better.
We can do better.
in regards to that.
Yeah, and
Yes,
we are going
of
to do
course.
better, especially like those people listening. And please make sure that you are supporting your actors and your actresses.
Yes.
Please just make sure you follow them, go support, watch their plays, because it's only through us embracing our own culture and our own people is that other people will also get to do the same. You know?
We honestly need
Yeah.
you guys. We need you. Like, it's
Exactly.
not even without you guys, sasa tunafanyia nani?
Exactly. What is...
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Who am I performing for?
Yeah.
Like, and yet we are just depicting and reflecting what's happening in the society. Like, we're just learning, and then now hakuna mtu anawatch. Inauma. It hurts.
It hurts.
Eh.
I'm curious, who do you look up to? In general, it can be even your mother.
Oh, my mommy. I miss my mom.
Yeah.
Interesting thing. When I was young, all I wanted to be was a mother
Yeah.
and a wife. Because I was like, Mom, you're perfect. I just want to be like you. Even if I'm going to be like a housewife, I will okay.
Yeah.
Life ni nani. But yeah, my mom is an amazing person, and right now she's my biggest supporter.
Yeah.
And my sister, guy,
Yeah.
where would I be without them? Honestly, they're amazing.
Yeah.
In the as an actor, somebody I admire is Taraji.
Yo.
Taraji.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes.
I have seen her do different roles, characters, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, I want people to tell the difference between this role I did in this show and this role I did in this show, even without being told it's a different show. I will know this is a different character, and it's just same face, but you can tell different energy, different character. Taraji, I love her.
Nice.
If we'll ever get to work with her, that would be amazing.
Put it out there. Put it out there. You know they say thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. Yes. We're gonna claim it.
Yes.
I'm curious, what is Faith like doing when she's not acting, when she's not chilling? What do you like doing for fun?
Adrenaline activities.
Oh, nice.
Or learning a new skill.
Okay.
Yeah. So embarrassed to say this, but I would want to learn how to ice skate.
Oh, nice.
Sijafika panari bado, but
Yeah.
I will. I've been saying, I need to. But zip lining, walks, like really long walks.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I love those. In future, I'm thinking of signing up to be a safari rally driver.
Really?
Just to try.
Just to
Even if
try.
it's not like the main in it, just because. Then I need to refresh my memory on how to drive a manual. But yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is dope.
Me, adrenaline.
Yeah?
We're together.
Like
this.
Together.
Yeah.
Let's talk about This Is Live. Now, you had Melissa Kiplagat, Gathoni Mutua, Jennifer Gatero. First of all, how was it acting with all these incredible, lovely ladies?
It was pressure.
Yeah?
It was pressure because they already had they had done this before for a while.
Yeah.
Some of them had gone to school to study this. Na mimi ni kienyeji tu nimetoka.
Umejileta tu.
The interesting thing is when we did the audition, I was unfortunately he didn't get the role. And then a few weeks later they're like, so the one we had Nikama it's not working.
It's not working.
So guess who's getting the role? I'm like, you're kidding me. So anyway, kani yako ni yako.
Yeah,
that's what I have to say. It was amazing working with them, and it was amazing to finally work with Jennifer because I'd seen her work before.
Yeah.
Like I'd seen it on TV. You know, I'd seen her name kwa credits.
Yeah.
Girl.
Ish.
So the pressure was pressuring, and I was also working with like guys already in the industry, like Blessing and Kone, you know.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I met Keith Trager.
Yes.
So it was good to be in that set, and it challenged me. Challenging role. Sasa, in this is life, I had to there was a scene where I had to make out with somebody, and I'm like, you guys,
are you serious?
Hey, because there's another scene I would even speak about.
Let me ask you, because I've always wondered, what if you're given this kissing scene or sex scene with somebody, and you guys are just not there, like there's no attraction, there's no vibe. What happens? I've just always wondered, like just me watching, I'm like, these guys are vibing so well, but imagine if there was no chemistry, or how does that happen? Does that even happen?
It does. And unfortunately, when people don't have chemistry, the audience can feel it.
Yeah, because it's like awkward.
They're like, ew, but but when it's really good, they forget they're even watching it.
Wow. Like, hey, are these guys dating in real life? You know, you even start asking.
It happens. But it's the duty of, I would say, the two actors and the director to help them create that chemistry.
Yeah.
Because it's important. It helps to make it easy and flowy, and also so that you be careful, you do not overdo it.
Yeah.
Where it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
And then now it's looking like it's a forced scene because it's supposed to be part of the story, not the story. And then because if you make it the story, people will be like, nah, guys, yeah. So chemistry is important.
No, it's really important because, like, I've tried acting and let me tell you. So I was just one scene, and I was supposed to be this person's side babe for that night. And this guy was just older than me, and I was supposed to act, babe. Let me tell you, I nearly struggled because acting is not for the weak. You know, they could tell even, and I was just like, wow, in my head, this guy is so old, and then I'm I'm just 18. I'm just trying acting. Hi guys.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby. And the scene we were in bed. Yeah, so I'm there in my nightgown. I was like, you guys, this role you guys have chosen.
Would you think about doing that?
About doing acting?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you do a sex scene?
Now, this is my question to you as well. How do you... Okay, when was your first sex scene and how was that for you? Then I'll answer your question.
That was Now This Is Life. That's where I was introduced to.
That was
sex
your
scene.
first.
Yeah.
Girl, how was it?
It was scary. I was like, hey, the pressure. Like 15, okay, not 15 people because it ended up being a closed set.
Okay.
You can request for a closed set where it's
It's just
they can
very
even leave the mic there, the camera.
Yeah, everything will be set.
Action! I don't know, but there'll be like a few people, of course.
Hey?
I was just like, and that time I was in like a committed relationship. I was like, hi, yeah.
So, because you're reading the script and you're like, babe, there's this scene. Like, did you?
I didn't even tell him. I told him after I've shot it.
Okay.
In fact, and then I told him after now it's been edited and we are about to premiere. I'm like, by the way, there was this scene.
Babe, just before you watch it.
Warning. I tell you, he never even bothered to look for it.
Yeah,
like,
he said no, fuck that.
I can't. But it can be tough by the way.
Yeah.
Because you know this. Well, it takes a lot.
It takes a lot.
It does.
Especially like for those people who are just in their bathing suit, just like everything, everywhere. And I'm like, wow, you are so brave.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. You know, now me, I'm married. Like, hey, that would be shaky. Hey, like, guys, give me another role, you know.
But you know, these days you can request for like body double.
You can? Really?
I mean, if they have the budget.
Yeah, wait, tell us about that.
You can.
Really?
Like when you've gone through the scripts and you ask what are my expectations,
Yeah.
and there's some things you're uncomfortable with. Okay, that's one thing you need to think about when you're negotiating or getting into a project.
Yeah.
Ask what are the expectations, and then now from there you can discuss. Be like, I'm not comfortable with this. I'm comfortable with this. So they will work with what they can.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, as long as you communicate early and they listen to you and they understand, imagine now the discomfort and
Everything just goes,
you're like,
yeah.
okay, let's do this.
Man,
Yeah.
but it must have been so interesting for you, just the first, sex scene, and you're like, guys, because you have to get in character.
Yeah, you do.
Wow,
You
girl.
need to convince people that you guys have been together for how long? And
Yeah.
no more. And yet it is the first time.
Yes,
Yeah.
man, that is incredible. Then came Showmax, wakasema tutaharibu na tutachafua. Let me tell you now, for me, I think there's been a lot of growth in our acting as well, because it is very rare you would see a sex scene and guys actually break boundaries. We were used to people just, they're kissing and that's it.
Yeah.
But here we have single kiasi, and a lot of people have now been waiting for the single kiasi questions. I can see you guys, don't worry. I'm just really enjoying the interview. There's just so much that Faith has been able to do. So, okay, let's talk about single kiasi. Now, people would want to know from the beginning, auditions, ziliendaje, expectations. Were you told, okay, this is what's going to be happening, this is your role? Because honestly, when I started watching Single Kiasi, I couldn't stop. Like, I'm there cleaning the house next, just doing everything. I'm hooked onto it. So please tell us how Single Kiasi came to be.
So from my end, of course they had started like pre-production. Kitambo. But time to after auditions, ni time ya kushoot, ni production.
Yeah.
So at that time, there were 2 shows auditioning at the same time, same location.
Oh.
And we submitted our portfolios and whatnot just then. The same time. And so there's this one I was really looking for. I was like, this one I fit in it.
Yeah.
And this is the one. So I went for that audition. I did it. It was looking like, this one, you bugged it, you know, the signs. And then Dogo, I'm getting another call. Like, hi, did you submit? I'm like, huh? I'm like, which one?
Which one? What do you mean?
Like, no, see, I did the audition. Like, no, there's another. I'm like, oh, okay. Where? I'm like, are you sure this? Like, no, come for the audition. This is your time.
What?
If you could audition,
yeah.
Because now I was looking like I was not interested, and yet I was like, but I had already, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, anyway, let me just go.
Let me just go.
Let me just go so that I'm not rude and just, you know.
Yeah.
So I went for the audition. It was terrible.
Yeah.
My God.
What?
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at the tape, I'm like,
Is that me?
was I okay? So yeah, I did it and then I left. Anyway, I didn't pay attention because I'm like, this other one seems like it's the one.
It's the one.
And I get a call from these guys on I think like 2 weeks later. They're like, so you got picked.
Hey.
I'm like, I got picked. I'm like, which one?
Yeah. Which?
Which show is this? They're like, for the show that time, it was going by a different name. It has not yet been called Single Kiasi. Like, okay, fine. So they're like, so we'd like for you to come in, and also we'd like to see you being paired up with whoever will play like your husband. And and some wardrobe fitting. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I went. That's the first time I met Smalls, who plays my husband in the show.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Smalls will deny, but we met before then. We met when he was doing a premiere for a movie he had done with Phillips before. But he wouldn't remember because that day was his day. He was a star.
He was a star.
He was busy with his fans.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we did a role, they shot it, and then they're like, okay, yeah. So yeah, we've settled, and I think you guys will go ahead. I'm like, cool, amazing.
Yeah.
And then what was the question? I've even forgotten.
Now, how did it start?
Oh, how did I get the role?
Rebecca.
Yeah. So that's how I ended up getting the role. The one that I didn't think was the one. And the one that I thought, I'm like, okay, fine. But actually, I'm glad it happened this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rebecca is this lady you play. She's a mother of 2, and Smalls is you'd say baby daddy, like, because you guys,
baby daddy.
So, I mean, you almost got married, then the cops decided to do that.
Is it really the cops who decided?
It's him. Yeah. But that was an incredible scene, actually. Like, you know, this is supposed to be like your day, and it got ruined.
Like she was looking like she's finally winning in life.
In life.
Okay.
Men.
Oh, yeah,
Men.
Okay, we love you all men out there. Yeah. But still, men.
So there's Grace Kihaki and Philip.
Yeah, Grace Kahaki.
And now are they like the directors, or what role do they play?
Yeah, they're the directors.
Yeah.
And this was my first time working with them as my directors. And
how was that?
It was nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice. They have different directing styles, but the good thing is we've understood each other and how to communicate so that we are able to deliver. So you can't really tell the difference of like this was directed by this one. There's this synergy. And that's what I like.
Nice.
And they're just amazing people, very patient.
Yeah.
You know, as an actor, sometimes you might miss what the script or what the writer meant in something, and they sit you down and explain the scene to you, or sometimes you just don't understand it, and you're like, help me, I don't understand, and they're like, okay, they take you through it, and I like that, because even when you shoot even faster because you already understood what you're doing, what you're trying to channel in a certain scene.
Nice. You play Rebecca so well. Like, you're not a mother yet, but whoa, you honestly became mom, like super mom even. I want to know, how was it hard for you getting into that character?
Really?
Yeah.
I channeled my mommy for that one because we were raised like with a tough mom. Right now she's like my best friend.
Yeah.
It's because now I'm grown.
You're grown.
You know?
Yeah.
But when I was younger, slippers, so I channeled my mom for that, and I was like, okay, let me be my mom for this, and especially when it came to the parenting side.
It's incredible because the quality. Who did the casting? Because they nailed everybody who got a role. Who did the casting? Would you know? Because let me tell you.
Not really, because we have, I think, a number of casting directors submitted a number of people.
Okay, yeah.
But even in the room, the directors, Philippe and Grace, they were present.
Yeah.
And also part of the commissioners of the show. So like they were like, we're not playing.
Yeah.
We want the main characters to like really deliver. So
Nice. I want to know, what season was your most favorite to shoot and why?
Most favorite to shoot?
Or was there like a specific episode that still today you'd watch and you'd be like, wow, yeah, I did that?
I don't have favorites. Clearly, I don't have favorites. But there's a scene that is so close to me because I was shocked that the emotions came out so easy. It was this last season. Season 3.
Season 3,
And it's the scene where, I think it's in episode, is it still in episode 1 or episode 2? But where my mother comes into the story. And we end up having a conversation outside the house. And it's the part where she's like, I'm not trying to take the kids away from you. I just want you to take this time to breathe. I'm telling you.
Take time.
That one, she would say that line, I'm crying. You'd think I actually have a kid in real life who has been taken away from me before. Like, it was a heavy scene. It was such a heavy day for me that day. So that's one. The other one I would say was in season 1 when we shot the counter scene with Lenana. Where that scene said, get out of your comfort zone. Let's do this. And Philippe was very, very, he was in charge of that scene, and he did. He really did well with that scene.
Also, your chemistry with Lenana is incredible. Like, you guys together are really good. I was watching you guys and I was like, wow, these guys are actually really good together. Like, almost damn near had us thinking you guys were dating, but we're like, you guys really played your roles very well.
Thank you.
You convinced us. We were like, these guys look so beautiful together as well. How was it working with him?
It was great. Lenana and I had worked together before on Selena.
Oh yes.
So when I found out he's the one who's supposed to be my partner, I was like, at least it's not some stranger. Now from there, let's figure out how our characters will be. It was one, good news that it's him. 2, because first of all, our characters didn't really interact as much in Selena, but
yeah.
we knew each other. We were fond of each other, so it was not weird. So, and he's cool people, and the good thing is we always discuss our scenes. We're like, hey, so we're gonna do this, nah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, now because you're professional, you are very respectful of each other.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
let's go with it.
You guys really nailed your roles. Like,
Thank
you
you.
guys really did incredible. I'm curious, when it comes to crying, how do you cry? Just, okay, now this scene will need you to cry, you know? How are you able to channel different emotions, especially like in times when it's hard to channel those emotions?
You know, I realized that if you think you want to cry, now is when you won't cry. When you're like, in this scene, I want to cry. Nataka nilie, nika kulikuwa na vitunguu hapa mbele. You know, like that's just, no, that's not the best idea because you'll get drained.
Yeah.
So what I do is I just get into character, and getting into character is being in the shoes of the person I'm playing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where was she? Where is she coming from?
Yeah.
What does she want? What has she gone through? What is happening here?
Yeah.
Who is telling her these things or showing her or whatever? And then how will it play huko mbele or affect in the next scene? So when you really put yourself in the shoes of that person, you lose it.
Yeah.
You can really lose it.
True.
And sometimes you need to be told, okay, and calm down. Take a breather because it can get heavy.
True.
And so, but for you to like for such heavy scenes, having a supportive crew and a supportive scene partner is very important.
True.
Like they'll help you channel that energy.
Yeah.
Like they'll give it for you to take it, and you'll be able to bounce the same to them if they need it, you know. And also just having amazing directors who help you be in that environment. It's very
Incredible.
It's very important.
There was a scene that just played in my mind was when you guys got high in the club.
The scenes where we're like the three of us, they are the best because we let loose.
It must be so incredible, like just being on set with, you know, everybody there. I'm just like, man, like even just watching you guys it's incredible.
I think the writers really they understood the chemistry that the girls needed. So for us, it's just to depict it. You know, if it's written badly, it's kind of difficult to bring it to life sometimes. So I'm glad that the writers have that. And for us, it's just, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. You know?
Man, that's incredible. Somebody's asking, are we getting a season 4? What's happening? Are you acting?
Season 4. Mnataka. Endeni hapo hivyo kwa page ya Showmax. Mwandikie DMs, you know?
By the way, there's somebody who was telling me, because there's this Big Girl Small World. They were saying for there to be like another season, hey guys really have to watch the show. Like you guys really have to.
We need you.
And
we need you.
That is what we were saying.
So that we can also have more new shows.
Exactly.
That tell different stories, but that are our own.
No, definitely, because single Kiasi has to come back. Like honestly, guys, Miss Kia, for it to come back, please go to Showmax, rewatch it, watch it again, comment,
tell your people's people.
Yes,
even
email them.
Like, I'm a great fan of the show. Please. We are requesting and begging. Anyway, but it's support us by watching, by sharing, by talking about the show. Tell us what you love about it. Tell us what you felt a little bit about. You know, honestly, there's nothing that is 100%.
Yeah.
It's how you will choose to communicate that so that, we can continue to grow and do better.
Yeah. I like that. So you've been in a couple of adverts. And it's been incredible because, girl, you are great. Like, posing, taking pictures. You were in an advert for chloride Exide. Then you got Keringet. I'm sure there's so many other brands out there. I want to know how that's been.
Oh, chloride was my first billboard.
Ooh.
And I was like, a billboard?
A billboard?
Just for me?
Am I alone?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It was such a humbling experience. I liked that. Yeah, I've worked with a couple of brands I did a TBC.
Yeah.
I've done print, I've done online, and then I've done as a content creator as well.
Nice.
Which I am now and still exploring.
Yeah.
And it's nice. It's just, why stop?
Yeah.
Just next thing. Maybe the next thing I'll say is I'm learning piano, but no, I'm not. But, I could.
Yeah, you could.
I'm saying if I can, I will.
You will.
Yeah.
Nice. That is incredible. Now, time is, I don't know why time goes. Like, we start like this, an hour passes. An hour passes, and man, time just goes when you're having fun. So I want to be able to ask you 2 last questions before we have to love and leave you.
Okay.
Now, on the Woman Takeover Wednesday show, because we celebrate our women, I'd like to know what you love most about being a woman.
Ooh. What I love most about being a woman.
Yeah.
Mwana tumekapitia huku nje.
Tell them, please. Tell them. Tell them. It's tough, by the way. It's tough being a lady.
I like that right now I do not feel like I am in competition with the other gender per se, like the way it was Kitambo,
yeah.
I'd be like, those guys can vote, me I can't vote, or those guys can drive, I can't drive.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're not facing that right now.
True.
So I'm so happy.
Yeah.
So what I love most about being a girl, oh my God.
Yeah, tell
Jeez.
Tell us.
I want to go for something so basic, like I can do my nails. Okay, they're not done right now, but they're gonna be done tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up on my Instagram, but I'm gonna fix them. But
Yeah.
just being girly, and how there's this nini for a girl's girl, and just girls being girls. I
Yeah.
love that because I feel like toxic masculinity is a thing for you guys.
Yeah.
Guys, muko sawa? Tunawaombea. Because huku sisi tuko fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Supporting each other. I love that right now we have spaces where we support women in their different fields.
Yeah.
We have initiatives, we have plans, we have programs and forums just for us to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I like that.
Nice.
I like that.
I really, really like that. So before you leave us, what are you working on? What are you doing? How can we be able to support you?
All right. So, what am I working on right now?
Yeah, tell us.
We want
to subscribe. We want to like. We want to share. We want to buy anything it is.
So for now, I'm more of now a content creator.
Nice.
Yes. I'm very, very active on Instagram and TikTok. And I go by Faith Kibathi.
Yes.
And also I'm hashtag Pedua Smiles because I smile too much.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just need to take a chill pill. But no. Yeah. Sometimes I put up plays. Sometimes I'm in the play. Sometimes I talk about my friends and things they're doing as well on my stories.
Nice.
So supporting them is supporting me, honestly. Also, yeah. I don't, I've been nominated as most influential actress of the year for Pulse.
Come on, rewind. How can we vote? Please tell us.
You can go vote on Pulse, www. pulse.co.ke. Yeah, I think that's the name. As most influential actress. You can vote every day.
Every day?
You can vote every day.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't feel limited.
Please make sure, guys, you go vote for her. Definitely, we are going to do that.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for coming on the Woman Takeover Wednesday show, Faith. Honestly, you are such an inspiration out there. You've done so much. Even when I was doing my research, I was like, man, I'm so sure I won't be able to get everything. But just having you here, being able to talk to you, share your story, inspire other people out there has been incredible. I am here just giving you your flowers. We're going to vote for you. We're going to subscribe. Miss Kia, go to Showmax. Tell them Single Kiasi has to be back. And please make sure that you continue to support Faith. It's Faith Kibathi on all social media platforms, right?
Yeah.
Please make sure you go follow her, support her, and vote for her. We are definitely going to be doing that. Thank you so much for honoring this invite. Honestly, it's been incredible. Continue winning, continue thriving. We're just going to be here cheering you on, giving you your flowers.
Thank you. This means a lot. And I'm humbled to be here. And it feels nice. Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much. That was very, very wholesome. Up next, I'm going to be playing for you guys Njerai Aki Sioni. Make sure that you stay tuned. This is Radio 254.
For sure is I need you now. Somehow